Let me know when we are live.
We are live.
We are live. Oh, welcome in everybody to episode number 11 of the Press What to Join podcast. We're a weekly gaming podcast that now streams on Twitch. Yes, that is a change coming up here. Tonight we're going to be on GMD Geeks Twitch as we look to get our Twitch feed set up with hopefully new art for next week. We'll be moving over to that and we'll be making sure that we share that new handle with you. But we want to welcome everybody in. We have an extra special, spicy show for you tonight that we're really excited to get into. On tonight's show, we've got myself, Autonomy. We have GMD Geek. Cracking up already?
Are you reading the chat? Are you reading the chat?
I do have the chat open. What do they say?
I shall start from the top. The German says, "Oh, look at the cute hairless face." And Jay says, "Otto, what have you done?"
Guys, I'll just draw it in here, okay?
Just put one of those Halloween costume sticky mustaches on every time you
I
stream.
have that. I've got some good Halloween costume stuff in the closet, so we'll bust that out. But to audio listeners, I have to also apologize to you because I no longer have a mustache. It's going to drastically affect the quality of the show. We might not ever recover from it. I don't know.
Loses all of our follower base because you lost your mustache.
Fair enough. But getting back to that intro, Angle, how are you doing this week?
On your school now. You really need to have chat up.
Oh my god,
really
I gotta get over to it.
And
I'm scared.
It's been an interesting week. I started I wouldn't call it two new games. One of them's a really old. They're both kind of old games, but I've now fallen in love with Monster Hunter World.
Nice.
I don't think
I mean, it's a good time for it, right? Like they've got all the new DLCs that launched a while, maybe a couple months ago, but it's that good time of year for a new game.
I've completed like 5 games in the time span.
There you go. We have Tom Selleck without the mustache. What do you guys think? Is it? Can it be compared?
Yep, it fits. I think it fits.
Yeah? So we still have a Magnum, sort of. What do you think? Yes, no.
Let's see. Just keep it right now. Just look. Okay, hold on. Otto.
What happened? What happened?
Look up and then look up to the left.
Yes.
Like,
do the same.
other way.
Look to your right. To your right. To your right. There we go. No, not that far. Look,
am I doing it?
Look over the right.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Mirror the image. There we go. I'll look up. There we go.
There we go.
Same.
I see it.
I think Tom Selleck's got a more dignified chin. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Give me a week. I'll have a nice beard going on. So
he's got to recover.
As an FYI, Unforsaken Jay is in the chat tonight. He's not joining us. He's got some stuff going on, but he is here in spirit. And I think he just tuned in to watch us die.
I heard he was not man enough to jump in and do the Fuego challenge. Was that he couldn't handle the heat? Is what he said to me. I think.
I don't know if it's that or the fact he just didn't want to get spit up in the beard and try to have to wash that heat out. So
good point. Oh yeah, that's totally why I shaved. Yeah, because I was worried about the mustache and the spiciness.
He's got to get the baby bib on. It like catches food.
Man, yeah. But Hurt Locker is joining us. He moved into a new house. He is trying to set it up because he wants to look presentable. We told him it doesn't matter because he's not presentable either way. But at least I got the balls to keep facial hair. Hi, Molly the pug. Thanks. I appreciate it. So everyone knows what we are doing. We're going to do our normal podcast, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and eat this. The three of us here each have a box, and we are going to eat White Lightning, white chocolate infused with 12 of the world's hottest peppers. I did one last year to raise awareness for cancer. Fuego Box did a really great job. For every box sold, they did $5 towards cancer. This one here, every box sold, they do 5 mils towards Feeding America, which you will see in the chat randomly pop up tonight. Will be a link if you are able to. No one is required to do so. Going back to Feeding America to make a donation. Trying to raise awareness and bring help contribute how we can and have a good time doing that. If you also scroll down to the bottom of the video, the donate button has been modified, so it'll take you to that link if you want to do it. And no one is obligated. There you go. Not required, but if possible, please consider making a donation to Feeding America. not required. Okay. It's just something we're trying to help raise awareness and try to do our part if we can. It's one of those things, man, with everything going on, we want to bring some positivity and some laughter to this situation. I think it's probably one of the best ways. 3 guys eating hot chocolate, dying, and then we're going to try and talk as we do that.
Oh.
You know what we should have had? Polar Express scene. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta know.
Oh,
The hot chocolate song?
Yeah. On the train.
Oh man.
That's man. I like to switch to the Twitch.
See, people are using my puns already.
Yeah. So the reason for that, in case some of you guys missed it, is Mixer just did not provide what we needed, and I have to go close my office door.
Yeah, but I mean, Mixer was a good run for a bit. I mean, definitely had some pros, especially being an Xbox user. But I think the transition here will help us grow a little bit, branch out, and
now you just got to move to PC.
That
he has to have a
that'll come
PC to
next.
begin with.
I have my MacBook Pro. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting conversation I had because Mac is bringing out their own processor next year. They're not going to use Intel. They're not going to use AMD or anything.
Oh no.
They're going to try and do their own chip. It's going to be very interesting to see how they do with that one. Going head to head with AMD is already difficult enough. Intel just came out with their new chip to try and take them to the next level. We're not talking about that tonight. We will talk about it next week. I want some more text and information on it, but so far, it's still single core. They're bringing back Hyper-Thread. It's going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. Otto, you can drink your milk. Having done this before and eaten hot peppers, I won't drink the milk. Do you know why? Okay, you can take a swig before. It might help you not lock the capsaicin in from the heat, but either way, you're gonna.
Yeah, and it is almond milk, so it probably isn't going to have the same effect. It's probably just for the mental side for me. Let her in too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. All right.
The real wuss is joining the chat now.
There you go.
Wuss. Is he joined? I just hit him. There we go.
There
Do we have a hurt? We have a hurt. FY everybody.
We have a hatless hurt too, which is a first.
So what?
I can change
no
it.
Hat, different platform. What is going on?
Sorry.
Hurt. First, we got a couple questions for you.
Couple answers.
Okay. 1. Have you noticed what's different about Otto?
Oh God, dude! No. What?
So like last week, I'd message her and was like, "Man, I really want to shave," and he's like, "No, don't do it."
Hold on.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm
about
sorry.
to pin you. I'm about to pin your video because I'm just gonna get like every bit of. Oh my.
Do you want me to get closer?
Yes,
I don't.
Yes, like come.
Don't kiss the monitor.
Dude, you don't look at it. You look so different. I mean, you still look gorgeous.
Same
but,
great voice.
So are you guys in the new place now, Hurt?
Yes, yeah, we are.
And the new place has a padded wall?
No.
Sell.
This is my same headboard.
Okay, I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, I'm not all the way set up. I'm still on my lappy toppy right now. But
no worries. So we were going to explain to everybody, Hurt is the wuss amongst us that did not order the Fuego chocolate.
No, not the wuss. I am the smart individual. I'm the intellectual of the group.
Okay, press 1 if you think he's a wuss. Press 2 if you think he's smart. Let's see with 1 for wuss.
It's a leading question.
2 for smart.
No, dude, I'm gonna get absolutely like
He's just
quietly
whopped. He's just quietly messaging the moderator, like turn it off, turn it off, turn off the feature.
Turn off now.
Obviously, so we're getting some feedback there.
Is it from me? Oh no, never mind.
Muhammad, we got a couple that are saying smart.
Thank you.
I was not expecting a 2 from Country Henry, though. I'll be honest. I was maybe.
Can we count those 5 ones? I think we should count them as 5.
Yeah, and I could see a 1 squared. But no. So actually, in reality, is we
Wait, hold on. Does he not know what 1 squared is? Because when you said it, he goes no.
I don't want any ones, like no ones at all, dude. I have so many updates available right now.
Oh,
your computer's just killing you.
The good thing is because he is not eating the hot pepper chocolate, he will be able to well, it's Hurt, so we never know. He's probably going to be dying, but
Yeah.
maybe help us maintain some sort of level of sanity and discussion, because the whole idea is we get everything ready, we get everyone time to set up, and he's got, I'm going to call him Lemonhead.
It's Chartreuse, man. Gotta be visible.
Give me your main card. We're cutting a corner off.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
listen, Brockus Zahn loves Chartreuse too, and that dude has flame turrets. I'm just saying.
And he still got his butt kicked by us. So
Yeah, we've killed gods. Sorry. See, that's why I'm not the one that needs to be here. I am a squirrel.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I should just cut my bar in half and send it to him at this
Yeah,
point.
yeet.
Right?
Mhm.
Is there anybody that's watching that actually has a bar of Fuego chocolate? I know a few of the people were getting them or ordering them. I don't know if anybody got it. If you have received or ordered a bar of chocolate and want in on our podcast, give us a ping here. We will invite you into the Zoom
Yeah,
so you
yeet.
can participate.
Hey, thank you, Stormy.
What's up,
All
Stormy?
right, Bunny,
Oh, Stormy,
listen.
Thank you for the follow. Very much welcome.
We'll have a
Bunny.
special on our next episode. Hurt does it on his own.
Killer
Dude.
Bunny says if Hurt does it, he'll get one.
All right, Bunny. Then you have to join
Oh.
the stream for it.
Then he will. I know Killer will. And I know Twisted ordered a bar so he could do it with you guys, since I don't think Twisted
Yeah.
has it. I ordered. Yeah, yep. I'll do a special for Twitter and tag you guys. Twisted,
Nice.
if Hurt orders it, do you want to do live on stream with us?
Hey,
Instead of-
Reg, bro, come on now. I'm a gorgeous thing. You want this thing like directed
Mouse
on
on
me.
Hurt's face
He
is
goes-
hurting me. What mouse?
Like the mouse cursor.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I moved it. My bad. I was like, mouse. What are we talking about? I know he's got a better beard than I do.
Twisted Goes Done deal. There we go. We have our show.
Awesome.
Oh goodness.
So, Hurt, you're locked
What
in, man. No ifs, ands, or buts. If I need to tell Sam, then I will do so.
That's not fair or right.
Hey, just saying, you got a bunch of people calling you out on this one.
Yeah, why is it just me though?
Because the three
Oh,
of us
'cause we
have
Where's
already
it.
Jay?
ordered.
Where's Jay in all of this? Jay, get my back, dude.
Jay lives in the south. He can handle spicy food.
Ah, dude, not
Yeah.
ice at the Taft.
Presumably,
Well, here's
Not
the
I
thing.
still would
Okay,
see it.
so, having done this before, we have prepared. I myself have a large glass of ice water and have sufficient refills. I have a case on the floor. I have my box, my knife to cut it open. But something I told the guys to go get that I don't know if Angle got. I know Otto went and got. Yes, my friends. Very rare and high commodity toilet paper.
Dude, that's not enough, man.
Yo, Otto's got a.
He's got a whole towel. And in the very event, there's a trash can next to me to puke in if I need to.
Oh
I don't
my-
puke, but I don't
you
know what's
got-
gonna
yo,
happen.
Could you
I hope
imagine?
you guys-
Could you imagine if we just start puking after this?
That would be amazing. Holy
Spence.
cow, dog.
Hi, sunshine.
Costco.
No, Spence. This is not Costco brand. This is Charmin Red Bag Double Ply, my friend.
Hey,
I-
Simple, thank you for joining.
unlike everybody else, I'm proud to say my house is rigged up with really nice bidets. We did not suffer during the toilet paper
Bro,
apocalypse.
you are European, my dude.
$25 PayPal if someone pukes on camera.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
That's eating
Oh.
the chocolate, goof.
Oh, dang
For
it.
those of you who don't know, that's also the girlfriend of mine who has now joined over us on Twitch.
Oh, so
Oh.
she's Molly the Bug.
Oh,
Man,
Oh, are
don't
you
puke,
gonna
you'll
start a
end up on
GoFundMe
my
to
sh-
see?
yeah.
Okay, if he pukes on camera, oh, you're gonna have to be on the show the next week to let us know how he reacts. I still want to know how you need to save her a piece of the
Yeah,
chocolate.
Yeah, hey,
I'm gonna be lonely. I'm running out of chocolate. I gotta save some for my family.
Just do what you
Gotta
said
save
you did.
some for
Okay,
her.
I gotta open the box.
open it.
But
ain't getting anything.
What's in the
Savage.
box?
I hadn't opened mine yet. I unboxed on camera.
Ooh, we getting some unboxing therapy here.
So yeah, they kept true with the symbol on there. It just means it's red, it's hot. We get it.
Mm,
There's no
Danger
silver.
warnings.
dude, that's
I
I
do
cannot
like what
wait
everyone
to
says.
see you guys do
So
this.
I know Otto held it up. I love this part here. It says you must. It's backwards, but it says you must be insane. Last chance to turn back to consume this pain. And 3 of us manned up for it. Hurt did not.
Hey, listen, one of us has to be able to like speak ish. It may not be
He
like
has to
see
say
this.
speak-ish because
Yeah.
he's squirrels and he.
Yeah,
knows
no, see, that's what
squirrels.
I was gonna say. Is that the good thing about this is that there's really not much you guys are gonna be able to do whenever I do squirrel inevitably. So,
So
I'll just be like,
Geek has the mute button. Geek has the mute. He will
Alright.
use it.
then it's
So-
just gonna be you guys spazzing on camera, and I'm still gonna get giggles. So
Again, the reason we're doing this is when you buy a box from Fuego, it's $20, and that box purchase equals 5 meals donated
that's
to
dope.
Feeding America. The link that's going through the chat right now from Stream Elements bot for us will take you to this site right here. You do not have to do it. It's not required. If you're able to, reason we're doing this whole thing in a fun-filled fashion is to try and do what we can, bring some humor to the very serious situation that's going on, and try to make try to improve and do our part.
Feed the churns, guys. Feed the churns.
All right, DJ Khaled.
And this is gonna be all of them here in a second.
I haven't even taken the chocolate. And I'm sweating. I don't know
Dude.
about you guys.
All right, thank you. We'll see you in a bit, Twisted. Yeah, no, you guys are, y'all are crazy. Yeah, y'all are
So-
going to hurt a.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. I really do.
Mm.
I'm gonna be hurting, but I'm gonna be hurting along with you guys.
And I'm gonna be
Is that
giggling.
liquid
So.
fire chocolate? Wouldn't milk be better? Okay, so let me explain how this works. For those that don't eat hot peppers, I love hot peppers, and my dive buddies and I used to grow. My buddy Craig grows them, and I grew them. I still have some in the backyard. If you drink milk after eating, it locks that spice into everywhere. Now, the difference is that I didn't expect when I did the Fuego challenge last year when it was infused with just Moruga scorpion pepper, is that the chocolate takes that capsaicin and that spice, freaking coats everything inside your mouth, down your throat, and into your stomach. And no matter what you do, it's locked in. So you've got to deal with like 20 to 30 minutes of OMG.
I'll see you guys later.
Otto, I saw like the color leave your face. You're like,
It's like, hold on, the cops are
Spence-
outside. I gotta go.
Spence, there is no idea if there will be any impact. I love you too, bud. You want to say hi to everybody?
yo, what up, dog?
Hi.
What's up? Coming out?
What up, dog?
Yo, what up,
They're
dog?
saying hi to you.
I'm convinced Hurt is not a real adult because the response he has when meeting a kid is not an adult response.
Dude, I got 3.
It's like,
like,
a
"What's
kid
up, dog?
response.
I got you
I
to
don't even
know."
know what. It's like an alternate persona
Calvin,
came out.
Calvin, this guy right here is the reason you go around saying "ya yeet" all
Yeah,
the time.
yeet. That's me, dog.
You're the reason my son goes "ya yeet" all the time.
You're welcome. You're
He
welcome.
says you're welcome.
True role
Yeah,
model.
no matter what Kristen tries, Ya Yeet will live on forever.
You hear that? "Ya yeet" lives
And I
on
just did a
forever.
dab for him too on the stream.
Yeah.
Got you, dog.
Even if you oh,
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
if
then
cut
you
it
know
in
what I'm
half,
gonna
then it's
do?
just a yeet.
No, because then I'm gonna get some glue.
Yeah,
Ya
put it-
Yeet is
he'll-
back.
Cut it in half and glue it back. "Ya yeet" all over again. Okay.
and even if you throw it out the it will come back.
It's like a
Yep.
boomerang. Yep.
Ya Yeet is inevitable.
hmm I
Anyway.
don't know that a 7-year-old should know that phrase, but that's okay.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Any knuckle bumps? We're gonna keep going, okay?
Ya Yeet Reese's fan.
And that was a drive-by video
Video bomb of
video bomb. Why does the camera auto track to you and not stay on me? I don't know. Okay. All
because
right,
you
Cal.
don't have that nice new Canon feature or whatever. I was trying to make a segue for you, Otto.
Oh well, we're gonna eat the peppers before we talk about that.
I think this is happening soon.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited
uh,
for this, guys.
Yeah, yeah, Reese's and spam. I still need your address, dude. Somebody just
Well,
reminded
okay, we
me.
we just got done moving, so
Okay,
I'll send it to
send
you.
me to. I'm dead serious, y'all. That shirt's going to him.
I will wear it, and I'm gonna have to find those pasties that Twisted sent me.
What?
Yeah, he said I'll send you a picture of them. He sent me some pretty dope pasties, or like a link to them.
Okay, hold on a second.
Wow.
Careful. You guys all cool if he hangs out in here?
Ya Yeet.
All right.
Hey, can we
All
drop a Ya Yeet in the chat, guys? No. We're about to do
Never.
the
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we?
but
Is everyone ready for us to stop making excuses and dragging this
Oh
out?
man.
I think y'all should just man up and do it.
Make excuses for like 2 more seconds so I can cut the piece I have to save.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
I'm starting to freak out. I'm not even doing
I'm
it.
a little nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous. This is
Yeah, I'm breaking the seal.
Ooh, give us a sniff, like little sniff, a little sniffy sniff.
This is really no. You cannot have this chocolate. It's really.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, no.
When the stream goes, it is
It's
it is
hot
white.
choc-
It is white. Yep.
It's not white. It looks like
It's like
Cat
it's like
puke.
tan.
What does it
Cat
smell
puke.
like? Yo, give her a sniff. What is?
I mean,
what does it smell like?
it's not
it smells
Brown
like pepper.
chocolate.
Calvin, what do you think? Come here. No, just smell it. Smell it and tell us.
smells
what
like
you think.
chocolate. This is deceiving. My brain has not detected spice yet.
My brain has detected spice.
Hold on. Let's
yeah,
figure out.
but Angle, you and I do not eat spicy food.
What does it smell like? Pepper. Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Alright.
should not touch your eyes or.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
If I just
Otto,
Nathan, no.
you see, I'm not touching
Maybe.
it with my hands, right?
Oh,
Do not rub your eyes, man. Angle, did you touch it with your hands?
Oh no no.
Oh, it's spicy. From this that.
my God. Okay, so
Help.
word of advice to my fellow uh-ohs. Practice what we're doing right now with the human malware. Don't touch your face.
Okay.
Hey guys, you want to
Okay.
see something cool? Oh
Mm.
man.
You should have told me this in the pre-show,
Oh.
Geek. Come on.
Yeah. I forgot. Angle, let us know when you're. Oh man.
Oh, when I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait.
Oh man, this
Where's
is.
Nathan?
Just consume the. We're working on it.
Oh wait, we gotta make our post first too.
Oh yes.
I sent out a
eating.
tweet about 10 minutes ago. The only thing else I can touch here is the chocolate bar, and that's it.
You may want to go wash your hands, my dude. Do you have Dawn dish soap? Because think about it, you get it all over your. So, little basic training story here for those of you who haven't joined the military. So, whenever you go through the gas chamber, the uniform that you wear gets like I don't know, imbued with that with the gas. And so anytime you wear that uniform afterwards, like you bump into something, you like catch another whiff of it. So you're gonna probably get those oils all over your your keyboard. So I may want to wash your stuff.
Agreed. I mean, luckily it was like 2 fingers, so if I
Okay.
just don't touch anything for the next hour, I'll be good, I guess.
All right.
We hope.
For a good cause.
All right. Here we go. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, this is happening
Alright,
now.
everyone-
Y'all
yes,
trying to
it's
find a
not
way to
happening.
like eat this without touching.
how big of a piece are
You
y'all?
put
gonna
the whole thing
I'm
in
doing
your
a bite.
mouth.
Oh,
You're doing
my
the whole thing at
goodness.
once?
Yes, the whole thing.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys are men.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Y'all are men.
I'm gonna
Alright.
take just like a big
Man.
bite. All right, I'm gonna start with that.
All right, here we go. Be in here, quiet.
You count down, Geek?
Oh, on the count. Count of
Angle,
hell.
you excited?
Just, whatever. All right, we got to hold it up so we can see the block. Everyone, here we go. 3, 2,
Oh
1.
Lord. All down the hatch, Otto.
It's hot.
All right. How we doing?
I don't feel bad.
Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Oh yeah. Get in there. Get in there. All right, Otto, give us some thoughts, man.
I muted myself so you don't hear this amazingness.
No, we need to hear every bit of this. This is what the people are here for. This is what we are here for.
Look at Geek.
So, anyways, that Canon USB
Oh.
link.
Yeah, not that Canon USB link.
Valhalla. The new ability in Assassin's Creed is fire breath.
You're about to see Valhalla.
It's not as bad as the Maruga Scorpion was. It does burn the back of it.
Yeah, the back of the throat. My eyes are now watering.
Hey,
And-
Angle.
I could feel it in my nostrils. And here's the heat. Oh,
How you doing, Angle?
oh man. Wait, is the pain supposed to go away?
Not for
No.
like 10 minutes.
Oh,
The challenge could be no one gets to drink anything. But-
Dude, Geek, you are really pale right now, my dude.
Well, look at my ears. They're probably red.
Angle's like, yeah, dog, I ain't worried about nothing.
Oh. Angle just likes it. He ate an Oreo. Yeah.
So why is he muted?
It's super hot.
I'm not muted.
He's not
Oh, you're
muted.
on
not,
camera.
dude. You're
No.
you're a beast, my dude.
Oh.
It's a little spicy, but
This
Yeah, it's
guy.
not spicy. It's just sticking in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Otto's
Like
about to
last-
see, you have back of your throat. I have like top.
Angle's like looking like,
Like,
he's
Well,
Why
last
is
year
it
when
all
I did
fit?
this, it got into the stomach and knotted the
God.
stomach up. I was like, oh no. Thanks, Lee.
I think I'm at the pain level. Can I
Oh.
drink things? Can I drink things now?
Now you gotta wait 5 minutes, man.
Yeah, you gotta wait 5
5-minute
minutes,
rule.
dude.
Oh,
5
God.
minutes for 5 meals.
I'm totally doing it.
By the way, it's not 5, it's 50.
They're all watching, dude. There's like 20 some odd people watching. Us be
Oh my
stupid.
God.
Why would just one of them put a comment where he wanted
Yogurt
Have
does
a-
sound awesome.
things
Like-
down? Just
No.
Good, buddy?
Okay, gotta be quiet. My son just said, you guys need to do the challenge, but you need to eat 20 of the bars.
Eat how many?
20. One is fine. One is fine.
Dude, Otto, you poor
No,
thing. You
sounds
look
Dude,
I
I
Are
want
you
like
okay?
to do something, but I just have to sit here
Yeah.
in the heat.
So, Otto, well, apparently the two of us are recovering. Please do tell us about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The
Yes.
burps have started.
Okay, Assassin's Creed Valhalla released a dope 4-minute video. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember at this point. Check it out. It's really, really cool. Ultimately, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the next installment in the Assassin's Creed series. Big reveal event for next-gen consoles on May 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific. But the big takeaway here, right, is that the new Assassin's Creed is Viking-oriented. It is set in Norway, the 9th century. I'm excited for it. What are your guys' initial impressions before we get into details?
I am very excited, especially because of the fact that it's being made by one of the companies that also made Origins.
Is that
In
the
my
Montreal
opinion-
studio?
Yes, in my opinion, the studios that made Odyssey and Origins have probably perfected Assassin's Creed in the recent years. Because if anybody has even played the older Assassin's Creed, they know the older fight styles, the older loot styles. It wasn't really.
Yeah, you just button smashed. and
Yeah, you kind of can't compare it to
counterattack.
the new Assassin's Creed in any ways,
No.
except for the point that it is Assassin's Creed.
Okay,
The
so
only weird thing about it is like we went really far back with Odyssey, but now we're going forward again in time
okay.
because. Continue. No, go ahead.
So mechanic wise, is there any differences now versus previously? Like-
Yes, because in Origins you had to use a shield and a weapon. In Odyssey, you had whatever your sword was or battle axe,
Okay.
You
Continue.
feeling better?
sword, battle axe,
Oh.
like heavy hammers, all that stuff.
But shields are coming back for this one, right?
Yes,
And
but
dual wielding.
in those games you didn't dual wield. You had in Odyssey you had the spear,
Yeah, the spirit.
which
thing.
doesn't really count as a weapon if you it was more of an upgradable perk.
Mhm.
And then Origins you had the shield.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so with
I'm gonna
this you can now
read through
dual
some of the
wield battle
things here.
axes.
There's some cool new stuff coming. I mean, it's old, but as Engel was saying, it's like old, new, kind of like blending the series and trying to adapt it to the fighting styles of the characters. It sounds like.
Also,
right?
Hidden Blade is back.
Yes, right. So, Assassin's Blade returns. Shield return as part of the arsenal. Man, this is hard to talk with this.
Right?
Obviously, the two-handed weapons, throwing axes. Obviously, the Viking longships for the sea battles. There are supposed to be big, massive raids of like strongholds and things like that, which right Odyssey has, and Black Flag and so on.
The ship battles are probably going to be what everybody loves again because everybody loves the ship battles. My only question is with Odyssey, you had the bows and the spears. With Black Flag, you had the cannons. Also, with Odyssey, you had the flamethrower if you had the DLC.
Mhm.
Sorry,
So
my
I'm
girlfriend
curious-
just totally nailed her head on the plant in the background walking by with
So-
our dog.
But here's a question. It's not burning so much anymore. I got a little of the sniffles. My stomach is definitely feels knotted. Does anyone else have a knotted stomach feel? Like it's clenched?
No.
Man, it's
No. My mouth is the only thing that burns a little bit.
I don't
but
have a burn in my mouth anymore.
Give it about 24 hours, Angle.
There you go.
Little seepage going on later.
eh.
All right, Angle, though, I promise I'm not going to cut you off anymore. I'm going to let you keep going with this, Stacey. I really
You're just trying to
apologize.
survive. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
But all in all, I know the ship battles are going to be important. The raids are going to be a huge change, especially because that's not something we really experienced before.
Mhm.
Granted, with Odyssey, we did have the conquest battles, which you can't really call that a raid. It's just a big all-out massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting, especially with the new added feature of 4-person co-op through the storyline.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
It's you don't know how long I've been waiting for a properly done co-op Assassin's Creed.
So the question is, you think it will be properly done, or could it potentially still be a little bit of a meh?
Seeing how Origins was done, seeing how Odyssey was done, I do not doubt Ubisoft anymore when it comes to Assassin's Creed. I think they've put their faith in the right studios, the right developers to actually make it work.
And the one thing that like Odyssey hooked me on was story and like heart in a way. And I think Assassin's Creed along the middle entries into the series might have lost some of the heart of it. And I haven't played all the middle ones, but Odyssey had heart from the storytelling. They were grounded in like characters I think that you could relate to or at least root for. And in the Vikings storyline, I'm seeing right like a kind of a battle against right like big odds in a way. Like you can understand and feel that like side of the war that they're
now.
gonna be
Even
fighting.
personally, even from the trailer, you could tell that the Vikings are being portrayed in a way that they're not.
Mm.
Like they kind of made it kind of clear to where the king is portraying them the wrong way, because like you would see the king screaming about the Vikings being marauders.
I loved that touch. In the first 30 seconds, the narration of the trailer has you almost thinking the Vikings are the bad guy, but then you learn that that is the propaganda that the English king or lord or whoever is dictating to you as a viewer.
Yeah,
really nice touch.
It goes to show, because he's like, oh, they're marauders, they're pillagers, and then it shows them helping the people of the village and like helping them recover from the battles and everything. So I think I really hope we get to overthrow a massive coup. That's what I want to do. I think that would be fun, but who knows?
Absolutely. I mean, I see hints too that the main character may be going to England during sections of it as well.
Yeah.
Guys,
That would be cool. Yep.
And we have a
addition,
casualty.
I made it. I beat Geek.
High five, dude.
I'm taking the whole on dub on this one. Y'all are wimping out. I am chilling.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
you're like
I'm
our master over here.
Are you not dying inside?
Not really. The only thing that hurts is my mouth. If we're gonna be
My
brutally
like
honest.
teeth and gums are like really hot right now because the chocolate
like-
got on the sides.
It's like right here,
Yep.
and then like the back of my tongue, and in front of my lip. That's where it hurts. Also, the
man.
roof of my mouth, because I made the mistake of letting the ball of melted chocolate sit there for a hot second.
No,
A hot
yes,
second.
but like that's the thing
Pun
because like, you
intended.
get like eat into half of it and the heat starts hitting you and you have to finish eating the chocolate bar, right? So that's this like
And then
weird
what you
moment
do
when
is
you're like, oh.
you bite into the little beads of pepper. Because what you, I don't know if you noticed it, but like that crunch you would feel was pepper. And every time I bit a new section, I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord.
No, thank
Oh,
you.
man.
And then it hit me and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. You
Right?
say no thank you now, but you are beat on next week.
Yeah. Or maybe not next week. I'll probably get it. I'll probably do it week after next.
If it's ordered tonight, it'll be there in a week.
It's not gonna be ordered tonight.
Mine was delivered 2 days ago. Or actually no, it was delivered Friday of last podcast.
It was quick, right?
Yeah, it was really
Super
quick.
quick.
So
Mm-hmm.
A couple other Assassin's Creed notes too I want to touch on. What do you think about, I'm going to say this wrong, flighting? The Viking Rat battle activity that's going to be in the game, or hunting, fishing, dice, drinking games as some open world activities?
I'm so happy they're bringing back the mini activities, because I don't know if you remember Black Flag.
Yeah,
They
dude.
used to be able to hunt the big whales.
Dude,
Yeah.
That was so
Well,
much fun. And
I
like,
will say it again. Black Flag, my all-time favorite so far.
well, I think you're gonna change your mind, because did you play Odyssey?
I've still not played it. It's
Okay.
just I tried so hard to get in Origins. I've got everything for Origins.
You
I got,
gotta-
the Master Gold.
You gotta
Edition,
play Odyssey. You gotta play Odyssey because it will be double the size of Odyssey's map,
which is apparently big.
which is massive. It took me 30 minutes. I think it was like 30 or 40 plus minutes to actually sail the entire width of the map. I didn't go to every island because there was the smaller ones in the middle that like you couldn't go to right away. But I sailed all the corner islands. It was a good 30 to 40 minutes just worth of sailing and docking and everything that's like
yeah.
Yep.
So
Really.
for people in the chat, what are you guys most excited about Valhalla? Like what aspects of it? See me personally, I've always been like super fascinated with like like the Viking culture and mythology, I guess you can, of the Vikings, and just I don't know, like the Ulfbert swords and stuff like that. Like it's just super intriguing to me. And their culture, I mean, they're like the water Mongols. Those dudes were.
Also, Vikings were one of the first people to invent steel.
Yeah.
Because they would infuse the bones of their enemies and animals they thought it gave it like a spiritual bonus, but what they didn't know was the carbon in the bones was actually creating like low-grade steel.
Yeah. Pig iron and whatnot, or not pig iron, but like just barely above it. Yeah, so I'm excited that we're getting to that. I kind of did get a little bit drawn out on the the what is it called? Like the Middle Eastern / Italian. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Ezio Auditore. I like all those, but like Assassin's Creed Black Flag is my absolute favorite. I think he is answering the Call of Duty.
One other thing from chat here too on the Assassin's Creed. I saw Spark Hunter mention right about if the female protagonist isn't going to be as much on the forefront. To that note, I did see the Assassin's Creed team talk about how both the male and female characters are going to be canon as part of this from a tweet from them. And I did notice how the female version of the character is front and center on the $200 collector edition kind of figurine.
So, I'm really questioning buying this collector's edition too. I might just do it.
How about you do it and let us know how it goes for you?
Oh,
we got it.
Yes, we have a replacement. Hi. Hello, how are you?
Bye.
Bye. That's great.
And just like Geeks Bowels, in and out and gone like the wind.
Dude, right?
Poor dude. Yeah, he's probably second guessing this whole.
Now, Otto, real question is: I'm barely feeling it in my mouth. Do you feel it in your stomach?
No,
because I barely do.
Nope, I don't. Not yet.
Watch, it's gonna hit Otto the worst. He's gonna be like, "Guys, I was in the bathroom for 5 hours."
the post-mortem tweets of me on the
yeah. 25, but he had to puke on stream though, Rick.
That's okay. What if we see on his shirt that counts?
I'm back.
How did you fare, geek?
Who won? You or the toilet?
Neither.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to go throw up because my stomach really hurt, and when I tried, it wouldn't come out. It just kind of stuck in the throat.
Oh man!
So now my throat is on fire.
Round 2.
But what I think it is a
lactic acid and
yeah.
A couple years ago, I had stomach surgery, so my stomach is only like that big.
It's like a good quarter of it's being occupied by hot chocolate and acid.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Woo.
Oh, rip geek.
Yeah.
That's in the chat, guys.
Yeah, they know Joe. They know Jedi Joe's my brother, by the way.
Oh, hey, Jedi Joe. Is that the comic book?
By the way, your lovely daughter made an appearance.
Ding ding round 2.
Oh, okay. So both of my kids are famous. Okay.
Yes, we have been mini.
Man, I'm going to tell you this right now. Do not breathe in your spouse's face right now, or your significant other.
Did you do that?
Yo.
Well, she came here. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, yes. And she's like, so
she smelled the throw up.
Yeah. So we're love you all.
Yeah, dog.
How fun. So we talked about Assassin's Creed, right?
Yes. We're on the
we're just
edition.
exactly. To quickly recap to some of the ed editions, because there are going to be a lot of them. There's like a standard ed edition. There is a gold ed edition for 110 on Xbox and PlayStation, 100 on PC. That has a season pass and a bonus mission. There's an ultimate edition, which is $10 more, includes what's lower, and then additionally some digital like skin packs and things like that. And then you bump up to that $200 collector's ed edition.
Looks like you get like a cool figurine.
Yeah, big figurine, bunch of other skin packs, everything that came before it, seasons pass, and so on. And for anybody pre-ordering, there is another bonus mission that they throw in as part of any pre-order, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yo, like, can we just appreciate how the assassin symbol looks all like Vikingized? Like, bro, that is
that might have me into it.
Cash money.
Before we go on to the Canon USB software, I wanted to ask, because I read a couple articles, both sides of the fences on Assassin's Creed. Will there be any type of loot box or in-game transaction?
I would imagine so. I actually hadn't.
Odyssey, there
specific,
was.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with Odyssey, there was, and the way they did it wasn't as much loot boxes. It was, yes, it was microtransactions, but the problem with it, well, it wasn't really a problem. It was armor packs that it would give you. And it would give you like a set of armor that had its own special bonus with that armor, a weapon. If you bought the big pack, you had options. You could either buy just the armor, just the weapon, or the weapons and the armor, or the weapons, the armor, and the horse skin. And you got a skin for your crew of your ship.
Okay.
It's not like it was like a pay to win, like this is the best stuff in the game, because honestly, I've beat this Odyssey and I've beat all of the DLC, and the weapons you get from the DLC and Odyssey throughout were way better than the stuff you get from buying packs.
Yeah,
the bonuses were better. The perks were just better.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it's not a pay to win or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
And stuff, because one of the things I made sure is my kids have played a few more games. If there's, oh, Dad, I want to buy this. I'm like, what game is this? Where did you get it from? I'll go check it out. And if there's stuff in there like that, I don't let them play it.
I honestly, the one thing I'll say though is the microtransactions are designed that way to get people to buy it in this game. Like, there's definitely cosmetics there.
Yeah.
When my girlfriend first logged in, and because she played it before I did, and
your nose is still red.
Oh, it's gonna be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer like the entire show here. Okay. Did I touch it? Maybe, I don't know. But what I was trying to say is, like, they give you a little bit of points to get you started and introduced to the store in a very clever way, and then you want to kind of buy more.
The one thing I noticed though is, like, no matter what you did, the only reason I would buy the armor was just to make it a transmog set, because with Odyssey they had transmog, with Origins they had transmog.
Yeah.
And the only reason I even bought an armor set in Odyssey was because it made you look like a fiery lava demon. And
as long as it's just transmog, I'm perfectly fine with that.
No, like, it is a full-on armor set.
Transmog really well too, by the way.
Like, it don't get me wrong, it is an armor that you can wear, but you can also use it as a transmog. But the perk really isn't that much better than something you're going to get in the game. Honestly, there are way better perks you can just get through playing.
Yeah, because Safe Link's on auto.
Because how Odyssey did it was Odyssey had like a final perk.
Link and see if he'll post it.
Cool.
Joe wants to know if they decided who the voice actors are, or announced who the voice actors are.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume, yeah.
Okay.
Right away,
know.
because I don't.
The quick answer
I don't
is,
know
Joe,
that
we
either.
Don't know.
And the answer is, yep, they are announced. Trying to see. Someone named, I'm gonna butcher that name.
Magnus Brun.
Cicely Stenspill portrays the female version of the protagonist, and Magnus Brun.
Now that's a fantastic name.
Yeah. What's your name? My name is Magnus Brun. Oh, and y'all, if you go look at his Twitter, dude looks like
Does he look like a Viking?
Oh, he looks like that dude. If you watched what is that show? Game of Thrones.
They should have got Halfthor.
He looks like Tormund Giantsbane.
So, all right. One of the things we want to also talk about tonight is, I'm going to put the link in.
Oh, that's a fantastic voice actor for him, especially because he's played a Viking before.
A couple other final notes before it sounds like we're going to wrap on AC Valhalla talk, but I really like that not only is it a holiday 2020 type game, but it is a launch title for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. I think that's super cool and exciting because that could be, matter of months at this point before everything comes out.
Us PC players are just like,
Yeah,
forget it.
That's fair, and that's fair. But for me, as the pleb over here on Xbox, that probably
not
will
a
get the Xbox
pleb.
Series X,
You're
right?
just-
I'm excited
yes.
by that, and I also really like the Game of Thrones vibes. Like there was definitely a mountain fight vibe to that trailer.
Yeah, I wonder if they could sneak in some way Corridor, see if they can get so they could have some Assassin's Creed respect to Hodor for what he did, that sacrifice he did. I think that'd be great.
R.I.P. Hodor, guys. F in the chat.
All right.
I keep getting like bits of the chocolate coming back too, and I'll
it's
choke.
Still stuck in my. I'll be honest. If I could throw up, I would throw up right now. It's just it's not going either way. It's just I'm gonna hold on. It's crazy.
My stomach feels a little weird, but it's just because I'm like really full, and probably my stomach's just not knowing what to do with the capsaicin.
Just don't move. You'll make it through the show.
If he's walking funny later, we know why.
I will send someone $25 to do 15 jumping jacks.
Like right now.
That's not going to make any difference. I mean, we'd all do a jumping jack right now. It won't look pretty, but I'll do it.
You don't want the more plus size members of the group to do it. The moves will be bouncing. We might get demonetized.
So, one of the other things we want to talk about is the new Canon announcement. I'm sure a lot of people have realized that if you go to Amazon with everything going on, all the Logitech webcams and everything else have been sold out, and people are price gouging the crap out of them. Everywhere you go, you got really high prices for webcams, which are normally $60 to $90, now going $200 to $300, which I think is just really, really weird and just should be appalling and illegal. But entrepreneurships and stuff like that. Anyways, Canon's been working on this for a while, and they just released their beta. I'm assuming it's a little early because I tested it out, and it's got some bugs. It really does have some bugs, but it's beta. What this will let you do is take your EOS cameras, your digital cameras, your DSLRs, connect them, and it removes all the digital screens and the overlays and everything else, and actually lets you use your camera as a webcam. Now, some of their cameras could do this already, but the older cameras could not. This lets that do it. Now, currently, it doesn't do the best resolution. It's very comparative, balance side by side with the Logitech C920. It's pretty comparative. You do need some light. You do have to do some stuff with the resolution customizations to kind of get them balanced out together. Change it down from 60 FPS. Make sure you're running at 30 FPS, so it's a smoother kind of thing. But as they work through the beta and they get more feedback and everything, I see this as becoming a really solid product and potentially a huge competitor to Elgato's Mini Cam Link. Now, is it going to replace capture cards? No, not by any means, because it's just letting you use your DSLR Canon as a webcam. But someone that uses a Mini Cam Link to get my Sony a6000 connected, I'm very interested since I have a Canon 5D Mark IV sitting behind me that worked just fine. Now, it's a little bigger, and this camera works just fine, but very intrigued by it. So I'm interested who else has Canons or anything like that would be interested in that software. I know maybe a lot of security guys out there from the web conferences and stuff that I've been going to and webinars might be interested, or anyone that's doing conferences needing the webcams. But from a personal standpoint, those that have wanting to stream, do you want this link in the? You guys want me to post this link in the chat?
Yeah, post it.
Okay. I was gonna throw it in there too.
It'd be a really big game changer too,
it.
especially because
Molly the Pug angle is fronting right now.
I don't know. He seems to be handling it the best.
I think
of
he's
all of
doing
us
all
to eat
right.
there.
He's too prideful.
rolling.
He's too prideful to be like, yo, this is killing me.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the post show.
Homie, I've had to sit down for hours and get my skin tattooed.
He
It
said
feels
my
like it's
voice-
burning. That feels like nothing to me.
My boy is a tank.
My lips are stinging,
I just wanted to
feel,
get out of
I feel
here.
fine at this point. I don't feel anything anymore.
Oh,
Well, the
Alright.
gut
Lost it.
punch that I had,
It's-
it honestly felt like I had a punch in the gut, and then I wanted to throw up, and I couldn't throw up, and so it's still right here, and that's where it's burning.
See,
And-
So
I think
it's like really bad. Like, would Tums or anything like that work? Probably not.
no,
maybe.
I think I've come to
it'd
realize
probably
what
have
it
to
is,
be-
though. The whole reason I can tank really, really spicy foods is because I'm addicted to sour candy. So my mouth is just used to burning torture.
You've
from
just
sour
destroyed,
candy.
yeah, your
weird.
mouth at this point.
I've seared my
I-
taste buds all the way off.
I crap you not. I've been eating salt. I love salt and vinegar chips. I promise
Sunshine
this is
Jay is
Chef
in the
Daniel.
chat, but he's got stuff going on at the house.
the
You
past.
can ping him
I
and
think,
ask him.
I think 2 or 3 nights in a row, I've been eating salt and vinegar chips before I go to bed. I wake up and I have to pull layers of my
Oh,
tongue.
so you were prepping for this? I see how it is.
It's just force of habit. They're my favorite chips. I love salt and vinegar chips.
I
If
sleep
I ever
with them.
become famous,
I
that's
love
what I. If
Yeah,
I
I
ever
used
become
to-
famous, that's what
For
I want my fans
sponsorship.
to send me. Just
There
you
bags
go.
of salt.
I
and
used
vinegar.
to have salt and vinegar chips because my kids would eat anything else, and then my kids started eating the salt and vinegar chips, and I was like, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
You know, it's only really good ones if they're kettle cooked, though.
They had to be
Yeah.
kettle
Yeah.
cooked,
No. Yeah.
Kettle
Exactly. Yeah.
cooked
Kettle
is the
cooked.
top quality.
Gamer
But
food, people. This
you-
is gamer food, just FYI.
Yeah.
Although the problem with chips is they're greasy, and if you're using a keyboard, your shirt's gonna get greasy.
Yo.
Because I know how many in here. Press 1 if all of us do our best not to get grease on the keyboard. Like if you haven't something, you'd be like, oh, could be a nice shirt. I'm not getting one. Otto's like 1.5.
Fun fact:
1.5.
Sometimes.
little info from a car guy. Go to your nearest Costco, buy a 50-pack of microfiber rags, and use them for hand towels while you're eating junk food. They absorb chemicals and grease so well that it just removes anything.
Nice.
It's good to know.
Yo, the sweet
The
spicy
mechanic
chili
in me
Doritos
just
are
doesn't think
fire.
about
Yeah.
that.
That's
No, the spicy sweet chili Doritos, fire. Spicy nacho Doritos, fire.
What about the Fuego makes those the little round rolled up potato chip things.
Like the Takis or
Takis or something. Yeah.
Takis.
Takis.
I think
Yeah,
it's Takis.
I think it's Fuego that makes those. I can't remember.
Nice.
really.
I mean, they sell a lot of their hot sauce too. I'm gonna have to check some stuff out.
Yeah, I get my hot sauce from them.
Oh, nice.
Well, weren't Takis recently discontinued?
I don't
No,
remember.
no,
I haven't
if
I
I
haven't
remember
tried a
correctly, I
Taki in
think they
forever. All I know is when I go to Walmart, the chip section's next to the toilet paper section, and nothing's ever there in either one. So apparently, people need toilet paper and potato chips. I don't know what
You
the
see, when you
correlation
run-
is.
When you
There's
run out of
some cor-
toilet paper,
There's some correlation. I'm
you
just
get the
not
right
sure
brand
what
of
it
potato
is.
chip. Oh, we're a gaming podcast.
we are.
So we did have a very interesting conversation amongst ourselves. We wanted to open it up to everybody that's watching and everything, and maybe even open it up in their Discord later.
Yeah.
The take, because like CD Projekt Red was in the news there lately because all his kids into his office just to wipe his hands. And they're like, I'll do it.
Yo,
Although he has to be wearing clothes first to make that happen.
my man's a savage.
Anyways, the owner of CD Projekt Red got they announced that he was made it to the billionaire status, right? Which is not common for a smaller studio like that or game developer, because he owns a significant chunk of the shares in the company. And the people are saying, well, I used to assume, why does he treat employees better? Well, you go look at the rating and how well his employees are treated. And the reason he has never sold any of his stock and his $1 billion value is because the value of his game, the games that studio puts out, and they stand behind him, how well he treats his employees, the quality of staff that he gets, and everything. There's a bunch of stuff going back and forth on Reddit and some other articles. People like, oh, he's a millionaire, but a lot of people coming out and saying, yeah, that's a pretty good point. And then we go look at like other studios where they can't keep them in house because, what's the one that's in the news right now for the leak?
Naughty Dog.
Yeah, Naughty Dog. and how their employees were disgruntled and they can't keep any of the developers in there, so they had to go out and hire some other third-party people. So you've got two sides. So the question is, what do you guys judge a vendor by? I mean, I used to play World of Warcraft, BFA and all that stuff destroyed my any desire to play it. What they did at Comic-Con or BlizzCon 2017, what, you don't have a smartphone, and all that other stuff. Instead of listening to the consumers and listening to their feedback, they just did whatever they want to, and look how that much blew up in their face. And then also go look at, like, Destiny gets raked up there quite a bit, because it's got its highs and its lows, and right now they're a little low content. But Bungie actually does pretty decent at talking to its fan base and its community about what it's going to do, how it's going to try and take into effect. Now, it's not super transparent. We don't know for sure if they're listening to the streamers, the really popular ones for changes. They're actually listening to the community. It's a catch-22 half the time. But what is everyone's thoughts?
I mean, the one other thought on Bungie too is they have at least created a cadence that we expect of communication, right? The TWAB this week at Bungie's, the way that they go about communicating and creating roadmaps and developing feedback, they've at least taken steps to establish a expected cadence with us. Whereas in stages of Destiny or other games, and we don't know when communication's coming, that could be when it's at its most frustrating.
The one, so on like not like the negative side, but like the side of it that I see is a game that my brother is super obsessed about, which hopefully I can get him on here to talk about it, maybe generate a little bit of hype. I don't know, we'll see. But Star Citizen, I think it's like Chris Roberts or I don't know, the developer for Star Citizen. It's like they've been in development for like almost 10 years, if not even more. So, crowdfunded like $250 million plus over that amount of time. And the game isn't even out of alpha yet. And, it's like there's very little communication between the devs and the player base. And so, it does have a very hardcore player base who are, holding out hope for, for the release of it. But, like they've lost a whole bunch of, support and, just community because of their lack of communication with any sort of real, like this is where we're going to be at the, roadmaps and things like that. And so I feel for me on the consumer side of things, I do like Destiny's, they reiterate all the time in their TWABs and the director's cuts and all that, we do see your feedback. We do take it into consideration. And you look like what they said, with the trials thing. Right now, there's really no incentive to play trials if you don't, get to that 3, 5, or 7 wins, because you can sit here and do bounties and bounties and bounties and bounties and bounties, never get to the wins to get the loot. Let's just say you're absolute potato at PvP geek, and I'm there too. I just had to do it, and so you could sit there and play trials for the entire weekend, not take a single break, and not get a single piece of loot drop because you weren't able to get that 3, 5, and sure. Oh, hashtag get good. But that whenever you drop, like whenever you don't let that happen, then no, that's like they communicate good though. So they're, this is how we're gonna fix it.
But hold on, because I beg to differ on trials, because loot's not the problem, and you know it.
I'm not talking. No. What I'm saying is they've addressed it. They've addressed it.
Time out. Let's go back to the vendor discussion, less about the game development.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying though. I was trying to roll to it. It's just a long-winded way of getting to. They have addressed it, so they're saying, this, not this season or whatever season, we're going to be changing that because of the community.
Well, that begs the question how much they actually address, because they're going to start addressing the loot problems, but did they really listen when we talked about the cheating problems? How much are you?
DDoSing happens less. They listened to that, right, and made some changes. But I do agree that we need to stay on track in terms of like talking about how they communicate.
Let me shift the paradigm of the question. Who is your favorite game developer right now, and why? Not the game, but why are they your favorite developer?
That's really
Chat,
tough.
anyone.
That's really tough.
I'm gonna go. I know this is not me being a fanboy, and especially since it's not come out yet. But I like CD Projekt Red because its employees rave about the company, that they're really treated well.
And if they're treated well, they're going to put out good products.
Even when Cyberpunk 2077 met with some criticism in the media, the owner didn't back down. He's like, this is the game. This is how it is. We're hitting this genre. We're focusing on this. If you get offended by it, then maybe you shouldn't play the game. There's no one forcing you to buy or play the game. If it offends you, go find something else to play. So when he came out and essentially said that, he didn't say it like that. He was a little more political. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm sold. Now, I don't pre-order games anymore because Anthem really left a bad taste in my mouth, and BFA was horrible as well. Now, I will say this. I was watching a stream the other day, and they rated another guy, and he was playing Anthem with all the latest patches and everything else. And I'm going to say something. I might have to reload Anthem to be able to see how its mechanics are working, because they were having a lot of fun in that stream. So they have made some changes. Are they great? Are they done fixed? I don't know, but they look like they were doing pretty good.
Well,
like
Ubisoft, they always have their really extreme ups and downs when it comes to like game developing and listening to, you know, the real fans of the games, because they either really mess something up or make a really good project. And it's like either or that, or they have to go back and fix it. And it takes a little bit, but at least they fix it properly.
Yeah.
Not like leaving Anthem the way it was when it launched and just
I do like
letting it fall apart.
I do like the approach they took. They said, because they tried Band-Aid. They really did for like the first several months it was out. And they finally said, okay, look, we're going to get it stable, and we might introduce some new DLC to keep it running, because we have an obligation to the people that purchased it. But they're going to develop a brand new game and relaunch it once that game is fixed, instead of try to do roadmaps and everything else. It just weren't working. So I'd be interested to see where that one goes. But as someone that's two that they've just completely 100% dropped the ball on. I mean, you had Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda, complete crap. I mean, complete crap. And then you had this, and these were supposed to be really hyped games. If you're going to hype a game that much and call it groundbreaking and the Destiny 2 killer, you better come with both barrels loaded. That didn't even have ammo in the pouch. So,
no, it did not.
I mean, what happened to Anthem was, I'd say, unprecedented in terms of how high they started off and how low they went. And that cannot be easy for a studio to keep morale up, let alone communicate to its communities on a consistent level. Early on, I thought they did do a good job, but then it hit a saturation point where it probably was too hard.
It also had so much promise. Like, it could have honestly been a Destiny killer if done correctly.
If correctly, like, then that comes back to this point too, where so many games now, they rush to the door. Cyberpunk pushed back, and this is before Corona hit. They pushed back their release dates, which was perfectly fine. Amazon has pushed back New World. Sword Art Online has pushed back some of their games, and some of it's because of the malware, that's the human malware and stuff that's going around, and some of it's just because they just didn't want to rush to market an unfinished product. Because I think the media and chat can correct me if I'm wrong here. How many of us are tired of people or vendors releasing a game as finished, when in the reality of the situation, the finished game that I purchased was more of a beta, and I would barely call some of those beta. Maybe one of them might have still been like Anthem, when I would have technically called it a alpha release.
See, here in a second, there was a question in chat that I want to get to from Jedi Joe. But what you're talking about as far as like betas and alphas and stuff like that. So this is something I've tried bringing up a couple times. Are those good avenues for developers and studios to, give a partially released product so we can, do like, quality assurance, just like.
It's all about expectations, though, right?
Yeah.
Like if the expectation that this is a launch title game versus a beta, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
companies use betas in so many different ways, but a lot of them can use it as a full launch or a soft launch if they want. Look at Phantasy Star Online 2 in many ways, right? Like that thing's a game and they're calling it a beta.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it in the retrospective. Like think of like buying a car,
Mm.
and then the next day you get a box of parts delivered to your house. Then you gotta wait a month for the instruction manual.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
like,
that's totally
that's
fair.
not how
Question
it's supposed
stuff.
to be done.
I mean,
No. So Jedi Joe, really fast. See, I'm happy too, I guess, but they've been that studio has, or developer, whatever you want to call them, has been delaying everything, and all they're doing is focusing on building new ships to sell people for real money. So that is one, you know,
are we
that
talking
that's
about
where
EA?
no, it's Roberts Space Industries, I think is what it's called. I've got it downloaded and I try and keep it updated, but it's basically probably going to be the biggest game possible. But they,
I think No Man's Sky took that title.
Dude,
oh
No
no,
Man's Sky. Okay, now
no.
see, that's prime
I wanna-
example
Yeah.
of the developer saying, "Hey, we released this game. We hear what the audience are saying." They took that thing offline. They worked on it for several months, and they came back and they brought back a wicked, awesome
Fantastic game.
product. I mean, it is awesome.
I put another 4 hours in this past weekend. I really enjoyed it. I
How
started
come
getting
you
into the-
never tell us?
I want to play by myself. No, I'll tell you guys this weekend. But like I played some of the like weekend missions, and I did like one by myself, and it was like in this like crazy toxic planet, and
Uh-huh.
it was stressful and fun. And I
That's the
was
one where you
actually
have-
looking.
Is that the planet where there's water on it and you build the underwater base?
No, this is the one where there was like lightning storms that come by, and you have to pick up these crystals at
Oh,
certain
yeah, yeah.
points. But I just started playing the game, so my suit sucks, right? Like, and I'm like frantically running, hitting my like sodium to like get my like radiation charge back and all that stuff. But I really
you guys are
like
talking about specific planets. I'm thinking here, like, wait, I visited like 45 toxic
Welcome
back,
planets with
Spark.
lightning storm. Crap. What's
now
the
I-
name?
So you guys
so-
know there's like a bazillion planets in No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
There's no way you could visit them all. You could play
and the
every
names
day
are so
and you're not
unique.
gonna
I
get it.
couldn't even remember the names
Yeah.
of the ones I've been at too, because they're not like just like 3 planets.
For those of you who don't know, the developers themselves said it would take 400 years to explore every planet.
Yeah, they're procedurally generated.
And on terms of like the communication side, since like No Man's is something I've been getting into, I've been following their dev cycles more, but I really like that they and like Bungie and other companies do these types of weekly updates, right? Not just like patch oriented, but whole social media segments too on how to use the new updates and the new tools and all that stuff. So I want to say like No Man's Sky's community support has been pretty solid so far too.
Also, I think they do game updates and drops in the greatest way possible by not telling a soul.
Where they just
Yeah.
do it.
They're
It's-
just like, drop.
Hey, look, there's an update. There you go.
Here you go, new mech suits. There you go. Just random.
What other game? I mean, it's still pretty buggy, but Subnautica, they did the same thing several times where, you know, like they just like went radio silent and there was nothing going on. And then, you know, it's like, oh hey, there's this drop coming, and you know, it just adds, you know, like quality of life things and issues, you know, that have been there since it was released. So
Which
I-
game, Joe?
oh, what is that? I think Joe's talking about the
Squadron 42.
yeah, Squadron 42 still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Mark, yeah,
gotta Google
freaking. Oh, dude, like I'm telling you. So I will like look it up. Like it's very, very, very ambitious, and it's gonna be super cool. It's just like I've said, it's been in development so long, and the way I see it with my very limited perspective, because I don't really pay all that much attention to it anymore after a couple of years of really hardcore, like yeah, and then nothing comes from it. They keep developing and coming up with, for Star Citizen, that is, they keep coming up with new ship models and, you know, all this crazy cool new features in the ships, but there's no actual gameplay to it. You can fly to the same couple of planets, and that's about it. Yeah. Here we go. It's on.
You guys
screen
want us
now.
to play this trailer?
Yeah, sure. Play it.
If it's loud, let me know. I will. Oh, you said Henry Cavill and Mark Hamill were talking about Aquatica, Subaquatica. Okay, I'm gonna play the trailer for this. If it's too loud, let me know in chat, and I'll turn the volume down.
Yeah. Excuse me. How's that volume, guys?
So far,
pretty.
Battlestar Galactica feel to it.
Yeah. And like the ships are so dope, like so much detail, like it's awesome.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy.
But
I
it's
did
not
love
full.
Battlestar Galactica.
It's Scolder, older,
I'm your new
and
wingman,
Scully.
sir.
Scully, yeah. Gillian Anderson.
Hey, my boy. Luke, I'm your father.
Scum use it for cover to launch attacks. This is their turf, so move on. Keep your eyes.
When did this trailer come out?
That's what I want to know. I didn't even know about.
Oh, it's been in development for a long time. This is what I want to try and get my brother in to have him talk about it. Sorry. Sorry, Dad.
We're OMC. And OMC belongs to Sato Khan. Is that your boss? Are we supposed to be scared of him or something? Yeah.
He looks.
The OMC aren't the only ones listening into comms.
Oh my gosh, Gary Oldman. They got a hell of a voice acting cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks
Stacked.
dope.
Stacked.
All ships, we're under attack by Vandal forces.
Oh,
Repeat,
boy.
we are under attack.
Wow.
Mark Strong? Like, what is this, a movie?
Just about.
There have been losses.
This kind of has a Mass Effect feel to it.
Every one of you has proven yourself time and again.
Gimli.
We will not lose the system. We will not fall back.
There's Khalil.
We will win.
Yeah, 'cause I know-
we have to.
Henry Cavill's a huge gamer. So we'll have jet fights, space fights, and then
Oh.
I'm assuming hand-to-hand combat and gunfights.
Yes.
When is this supposed to? What's the deal? So why the delays on this? What's
That's okay. So, can I talk just a little bit? I'll try and keep it really short. I'll try.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so from what I understand, they don't quite have the technology that, or not the technology. Like they're currently building an entirely new engine to handle this game because you guys say, oh, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is procedurally generated, and there are a couple, and every now and then it'll pop in the planets that people go to. So there's only a couple planets that are actually handcrafted. Everything else is procedurally generated.
Mhm.
This game, every single planet is gonna be handcrafted. Everything, like I've played it before. You literally like point your ship off, or not Squadron 42, but Star Citizen. You point your ship off to like some random star, and you hit the freaking Q drive and just go. And then you'll hit the gravity well of the planet. You'll slow down and you fly down. Like you see the landscape start coming up at you, and everything is handcrafted. Every piece of the ship, like it's super, super in depth. But it's just like it's massive, and so they're having to create new engines, new like game. How do I put this? See, that's why I want to get my brother in here because he's a lot more fluent with it.
Okay.
And
I'm intrigued. I mean, I'm very
it's amazing.
intrigued.
Yeah.
The fighting in it, like
I'll go post this in the Discord as well.
the dog fighting in it is like like it's the best dog fighting I've played. Also, like Arma 3, all sorts of games.
Supposed to be out
dogfighting.
the end of this year.
Tentatively, yeah, for Squadron 42. Star Citizen, no idea when that's coming. Yeah. So like I said, I'm glad that they're pushing it out, but it's like I've been waiting for this game for years. Like
But would
years.
But here's the
How
real question.
long is years? Because I know most games take anywhere from
Like-
5 to 7 years of development. I mean, how long are
So
we talking
Star
about?
Citizen has been developing for almost 10 years. Let me look. I
But
think it's-
here's where my real question lies.
yeah.
Would you rather get a semi-okay version of the game you've been waiting 10 years for? Or would you rather wait till the end of this year and plus the 10 years you already waited for a perfect version?
Deliver me. Like, I would be awesome if they said, hey guys, here's a beta. Go run and give us some help.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be
Okay.
cool.
So
Call it a beta. Don't say it's a release. Call it a beta because clearly they've got some stuff out here. You got a $45 pledge because like Kickstarter kind of looks like, and you can get some access to the game. But if that's what they're just giving you and calling this is good, no. I can understand where Henry Cavill and Mark Hamill came out and said, you guys get off your freaking butts and put the work in because that game looks fantastic.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
what I'm
crew of
saying.
actors they've got in there. Oh my gosh.
Stacked.
Mark Hamill alone made it worth me buying it.
Yeah, so I've been waiting for Star Citizen itself since like 2012 or 2013 whenever I found out about it. That's 2012, 2013. And Squadron 42 has been this other part of it that hey, German, my brother has spent I think like either $3,500 or $5,500 on ships in the game. He's got damn near every ship in the game. Pardon my
How much has he spent?
He spent
like US dollars?
Yeah, like several thousand like real life dollars. He's got like this concierge card and like it's like this like machine.
Why is he not okay, here's your mission.
Yo.
Non-streamer calling you out. You go get him to play game and get us some footage of gameplay.
I can let me pull up his YouTube. He's posted.
He's got YouTube.
He's posted.
I'll bring it up
Yeah.
because I'm very interested in the mechanics. Is it combat right now, or is it just flying around looking?
There's combat in it.
So
like,
is it just not complete then?
No, there's still some there. So they're going so far realistic that they're wanting to have like real, like how to put it, like real mechanics in the like physics in the game with like the ships and everything here. Okay.
So they want to make it true to facts. Like
yeah, and like I said, I've played hours of it.
That's tough with a future game too.
Yeah. So I see what Jedi Joe's saying too is with the gamer rigs. And when they should partner up, well, maybe we should message him and say, hey, you guys need to go get a hold of NVIDIA
I just
Go.
posted you a thing.
Okay. Send it to me.
Yeah. Well, I put it in a P chat.
So we're about to drive some subs to your brother, man.
Yeah, dude, do it. I mean, he's pretty funny. Picture me just shorter, fatter, and a little bit meaner, I guess.
Looks like we're kicking out Hurt.
Hey, guys. Dude, I
Replacing
can't get
him
any
with the
love.
Grimly version.
I can't get any love anywhere.
All right, so this is your. I'm gonna share his link. This is Hertz Brothers YouTube. You guys can go check it out if you want to know about some.
He plays a lot of Mordhau, Red Dead Redemption, Squad, Star Citizen. What else?
I want to.
I don't know if I don't think. Yeah, he's got a couple plays, but they're not anything.
Which video? I see Gladius with Overclocked. Is that part of it?
Yeah. Anything like that? Yeah, the 3.8.2 Star Citizen Bounty Hunter Battle, Aegis Saber 3.8. Yeah, if it looks like that, yeah, that's the.
Okay, get it.
He may curse, so you may want to mute it.
Well, no, I'm not going to play it. I'm just linking. Okay. So if you want to go check it out, I'm sure there's other channels out there with it, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
It's pretty dope. Like I've put a lot of hours into it, and
why haven't you talked about it before then, dude? We're talking about games all the time.
I've tried to. I get talked over a lot.
You don't even bring it up in our chats, man. Links.
Right, I'll bring my brother in on it, and he can be a guest one of these weeks.
Yeah. Bib, get me a bib. Wing Commander. Wing Commander. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Yes. This I'm gonna have to look at as long as they develop it. I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks like the graphics and the mechanics are there. I'm just curious as to what the delay is then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be really intrigued.
At this point, you got to worry about like over promising and under delivering, right? Like,
yeah. Especially since they did the take your money thing right now, they have a lot of legal obligations.
Oh, they've got millions of dollars. Millions. Like 250 plus million. Last I heard, at least that was like a year or two ago. So they guaranteed to have more. Yeah, exactly, German. And it's like I gave them, I think, $50 or whatever. I have like the very base model little ship that you can get. It's called the Mustang Beta, literally. It has a bed in it, which is why I got it. But that's it. Like I've not done anything. My brother, God bless his soul.
So here's the question, and let's go full circle and bring this back to the original question. Do we trust the vendor, the game developer? Do we trust them? Have they been transparent with their product and what the holdups are? It doesn't sound like they have been. If they've been going forever and people are getting upset, and even the voice actors that made appearances are like, what's going on?
As of right now, no. As of right now, no.
Yeah, Joe, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna get it. It looks freaking phenomenally awesome. I bought a lot worse games for $45. I can tell you that right now. Anthem.
Yeah. I mean, we got to see more gameplay. Because like I'm just thinking of like all the Hollywood movies that like made a dope trailer, right? And
they
product's
were just
not
crap.
there, right? Like, because that's what this could be. This could be just like an amazing trailer too. So I got to see more too. Just because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of time.
The heads-up display kind of stuff looks interesting.
Oh, dude. See, I could geek out about it, but I'm not going to because that's not what we're talking about tonight. But yeah.
From the man who grew up on sports, let him geek out about space.
Dude, Elon Musk is my hero, and I would do a lot of weird things.
Dude, he kind of
clean the toilets.
Look at comic books. I didn't have.
Dude, I would do some weird things to go clean the toilets at SpaceX.
Dude, Elon Musk kind of lost his crap on Twitter yesterday or today.
When does he not lose his core?
People are like, "Oh, he's losing. He's going insane." He was trolling everybody so hard.
Dude, he is a god level troll. I love Elon.
Jedi Joe, do you have a link for that?
They should have got Henry Cavill to do some motion capture too.
I think
they did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. All of the people they've got. Jay, I will say it again. I will do weird things to clean the toilets at SpaceX. Yeah,
I'm gonna clip this.
Do it, dog. Yo, tag Elon on Twitter.
Post it on Twitter and tag Elon.
Do it. Yo, if this man adds me, y'all are gonna see me freak out, bro.
Fanboy.
I am absolutely. Elon Musk is my hero.
I'm with him on that one. I love Elon. Like if I could meet one celebrity, it would be Elon Musk.
Literally, I would want to meet him just to like pick his brain for like 5 minutes. Because anytime you see him talk, dude's a genius.
Can you imagine if he actually developed a game?
Oh well, he makes music.
Yeah,
I know that, but a game. Imagine if he opened up a game studio.
Dude, we need to
I'm
at him. I am tweeting him right now.
You need to tweet him right now and say, "Hey, Hey, Elon, when are you going to bring out the VR gear?"
I am literally right now.
What is the headset in Sword Art Online called? I know Jay's watching. Can't remember the name of the headset. The gear from Nerve Gear. Nerve Gear. Ask him when he's going to make Nerve Gear a reality. You do that. Tag it.
I am. I said, hey, at Elon Musk, when are you going to bring out the VR gear?
No, Nerve Gear.
Oh, Nerve Gear? Okay.
From like Sword Art Online. See if he nerds out on that, because the dude's into anime too.
Yeah. Autonomy.
We're going to get hurt into anime.
Our podcast just got really weird.
This is like a thing we've been doing. We've been like starting social media campaigns at the end of our streams, like Manscaped, Fuego.
I just tweeted
Elon
it out,
Musk.
guys.
For Henry
Dude,
Cavill,
I'm sorry. I geek out.
Hurt's like sweating profusely. He's like, "Oh my god, I tweeted Elon Musk.
So excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited."
You guys got me all paranoid about touching the chocolate earlier, so I don't want to. I'm like, scratching my face with the like rag.
Yeah, I never touched it either. I'm good.
When does it not get weird? We'd much rather be weird than normal, because normal is freaking boring. Although I think it's the very first time my kid spent that much time on
podcast
on camera.
Yeah.
Well, and the appearance when you were in the bathroom that your daughter made.
Can't control that one, man.
Just came in, goes hi, and then dip.
Please tell me she's wearing pants.
Yeah, she's wearing pants.
Okay.
Pants and a shirt, because that has to be qualified too.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, Okay, that's good.
We were hoping you were going to be wearing a shirt when you got back. We didn't know how much you were going to be
Dude,
sweating.
it hurt. I mean, I literally, it felt like somebody just came up and just
sucker punch to the gut.
It's just super hard sucker punch, man. And so you're in the bathroom, so all of a sudden it's dry heave, and then it backs up into the throat and doesn't want to come out, and you get that burn, and you're just like going, "Oh, this isn't good." So on the way back, took a drink of milk, and I came back in here, and my wife's like, "You're okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was worried she was going to have to clean the toilet. I was like, "No, I didn't throw it."
My family was worried I was going to die, and I was.
I am going to be completely honest. That was not hot. People are like, "Well, you almost went in." I said, "It wasn't hot." The Maruga Scorpion chocolate was freaking hot. That one, I was dying. This one was just something about the chocolate gutted me. And I think it's because I don't have a gallbladder, and I had to have the stomach surgery with the gallbladder and everything else. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was hot for me. I mean, I'm glad that it subsided after like 25 minutes, but like,
I'm curious
mildly
to see what my
uncomfortable.
family's reactions are going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm still interested in what I haven't seen it from the chat. I've seen games listed. Who's your go-to if you're bored and you need to get a game and you want to get a quality game? Who's your go-to game? Who's your go-to game studio? And then do you blame? I have a different question after that one. Do you blame the studio itself or the parent owner? Like Activision and Blizzard did a really good job of finger pointing all the time, and EA and Disney and all that stuff.
Yeah, is it the developer, the publisher, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, is it the studio that's trying to do it but doesn't get the budget, doesn't have the man hours, doesn't have the time?
You see, that's where you pull up like a really wide gray area.
Yeah,
in my opinion. But I'm a nobody.
Because someone mentioned earlier, what about Warzone? And what they've been doing with Warzone is not normally like the company at all.
Yeah.
Because it's not loot box.
Well, yeah, that's besides the point. It's not loot box because it's a giant battle royale too. But the fact that like they didn't release it as a full-on game, it's just kind of unheard of for them. They were like, listen, this is a beta and we want to perfect it. We want to get the cheaters out of it. We want to get it correct. And they're, for once, doing it correctly. I mean, I know everybody's played COD at least once in their life. COD is COD. It can never really change much from being the game that it is.
Right.
But with the changes and the things they've been doing with Warzone and actually doing a really good job of listening to their player base, it's kind of shocking from that developer alone. It's like unheard of. I've been waiting for Activision to come in and be like, no, you can't do this anymore, and like stop them, but they haven't.
I think Activision's afraid to do anything because the media has just crucified them across the board the last year.
The player base is loving it. The player base is loving what they
Joe,
finally...
you'll have to ping it to me on Discord or shoot it to me in text. We don't allow... You have to be a moderator. Or you can get it to Jay. Jay might see it in the moderator board.
Yo, sorry. Okay, I've not really paid much attention to this whole Amazon New World thing. I just looked it up.
Oh, okay. So they posted something really cool on it. Okay, I did the beta, right? And I'm looking. They pushed it back. One of the reasons I'm really looking for it because I wanted a different MMO because World of Warcraft they really just burned me bad with the crap that they gave us in BFA, right? And their typical thing is. One expansion's good. The next expansion is we took your money, so deal with it. It's crap. We know it. And then they're like, well, now we have to deliver something good. That's a really bad model, but that's how they've held true for like the last 6 or 7 freaking expansions. Okay. So Amazon, they're hosting this on their cloud, which is it's called Project Tempo for their MMO game. And so it'll be really interesting to see how their cloud gaming goes. But what they came out and they posted in one of their tweets this week, and I went and looked at it because I hadn't really paid much attention because y'all know I'm not huge on PvP inside of Destiny. I do PvP in other games. But this one's cool. So like if you have a clan and you develop your own territory, you develop your own fort, your own fortified like fort, ship, whatever you want to call it. Stronghold. Stronghold is what they call it. Well, it gets to a certain level and it escalates gradually with other territories. and there's indications and everything, and then there's a notification. Guess what? You have to defend your stronghold. Okay, so your clan better freaking rally. You have better made some investments in your stronghold, fortifications and stuff, for you're not there. And then if you get it, you got to have people get online and come defend it. All this other stuff, but you can also invade other territory. So there's a really cool PvP.
And there's invasions I saw too of like PvE orientation too. So this like idea of protecting your fort, your stronghold is core and central to a lot of the end game mechanics. It sounded like, right? Like you have the PvP elements, which probably offer a whole different level of content. The PvE elements, which write horde mode based too, seem pretty cool. And it sounded like they were working on putting some preventative measures to make sure you weren't just getting saturated with people raiding you and things like that, because like that could be where the bad side of those types of games go.
Well, yeah, and they want to. Well, one of the things when I went and read the developer forum on it is they were talking about they don't want it to be appeared like those MMO, those little mobile games where you get a bubble around your city for 7 days and you get to build all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you're visible to everybody and all this other stuff. The lovely view of your fingers. Okay. But yeah, so it should be interesting.
Great, we got a moob shot.
Yeah,
they're not moobs, dude. I weigh 185 pounds.
And then, so it'll be interesting. I'll be very interested. Again, anyone wants to play it, I am playing it. I that's one I did the beta for. I will be playing that game.
ANW.
AMW.
ANW.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Amazon New World.
You said that, and I was like, well, what does root beer have to do with World?
That's why I said it, dude. I just saw it. I think I might have to.
I've been talking about it for like months, man.
I know,
Where have you been?
but okay, don't judge me. But I thought it was gonna be another one of those like.
I'm starting to think. Wait. I'm starting to think you color your hair and you're really blonde.
No, definitely not. No,
I'm gonna leave a room for this conversation. I'm dating a blonde. I can't have
my mom was blonde. Her favorite joke is, what do you call a smart blonde? Golden retriever.
Nah, I thought it was gonna be another one of those like furry games or whatever. So
a furry game. He's sitting over here geeking out about Elon Musk, and he wants to talk about a furry game.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is Jedi Joe did send me some links here. On our Discord, I will set up under the gaming channel or the gaming category. I will set up a new channel for Squadron 42.
Nice.
And I'll post these links in there for those that are interested about it. It does look really intriguing. I'm not going to lie. It has my interest peaked. The graphics and the story arc alone, I really want to go read what the story arc is as much as I can to find out about it. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
By the time the game comes out, I might actually have a PC.
Smeagol's in it, dude. Holy crap. Smeagol did voice work in it. What the heck?
I'm going to hurt your feelings here.
What? Oh God, let me
Furry
look.
game? Furry game?
Hold on. Hold up, let me pull it up. Yeah,
You have to click the
I love that, man.
Is it appropriate?
Elon, are you a furry? Oh my, where is German and Dusky in this conversation? Oh,
is this on Twitter?
Yeah.
He calls himself
a fur curious.
It's not that bad. You could probably show it.
It's funny.
So if you want to talk about furry games, there you go, Hurt.
All right, I'll
it's your boy. I don't think you were ready for that one.
Okay, I see. Whose tweet is it?
Oh,
it's in the admin chat.
Yeah, it's in the admin chat. I could read it to you if you would like. It's just 2 words, or like 4 words. Someone goes, the rumors are untrue. He meant, do you identify as a furry? Elon Musk goes, furious.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Inside jokes. I hope chat gets this.
No, Jay will probably get this one. Otto, looking at the screen, what did the fox say?
What did the fox say? I'm not gonna do it. No way.
It's an inside joke, y'all.
Honestly, I think if someone was to tweet Elon Musk and tell him, like, at least someone slightly well known, because he doesn't respond to all of his followers, but someone slightly well known enough messages him about creating a game company, he would do it.
I bet he would. He'd be like, you know what?
I bet he would.
Made
He's
a
probably like, you
flamethrower.
know what?
Hi, Kirsten.
Born Company could make games.
Hey, Kristen. Yeah, yeet for you.
Hey, Chris,
honestly,
watch this, guys. Hey, Kristen, should we play marbles?
I'm just waiting for her to kill me because I just yeeted directly to her face.
If you read her message, you'll understand why she hasn't killed you yet.
Yeah, we already had the peppers. A little late.
That's why Otto's nose is a certain shade of red currently.
Yeah, he's Rudolph right now.
Right.
So the real question is, what game would he make?
A space game.
Ooh,
I'm guaranteed.
Yeah,
it has to be
that or a
space.
driving game. It's either space or driving. It's one of the two.
Or
unless he does something
game with
driving.
With driving.
I almost think
the...
like No Man's Sky would have been the game that he would have made.
Honestly.
To be honest.
Dude, if
But
he did
you
a
gotta-
No Man's Sky, the controls would have been a lot better for the vehicles. Because let's face it, that game is amazing, but vehicle controls
is
sucks.
iffy. Vehicle speed is iffy. I don't think you've ever like spent enough time in the Exos to know how much of a problem it is. I've driven the motorcycle, the giant rock carrier, the mech suit.
My favorite one's the hover bike, dude.
See, I like the Rover. The Rover to me drives the best. Maybe it's honestly we cannot compare truthfully because I have a fully upgraded Rover with S tier everything.
Right.
So we are not in the same bracket, but
So Kirsten, the way that works is we each have our names in the bottom left of our cams, and the person talking will light up. But
yes,
in the top left is Otto, aka Autonomy. Top right is GMD Geek. Bottom right is the weirdo named Hurt Locker.
Yeah, yeet.
And then we have Angle of Death in the bottom left.
I am not Kid.
I'll go with Kid.
I'll take
I'm
it.
level
I'll take
44 in real life. I'll go. I'm a kid.
You are dad, dude.
No, shut up. I think I'm twice.
you're gonna call him that at the cookout, and he's gonna beat you with his barbecue spatula.
Yeah.
A Jedi Joe can tell you my barbecue's good, man.
Yeah, yo, Jedi Joe, is it worth coming all the way to D-Town for? It's like a 4-hour drive for me. I will make it if it's.
It's like an 8-hour flight for me. Probably not 8 hours, but it's a good flight.
It's like 10 hours from.
I think it's good barbecue.
We could do it. No, let's do it. Once, once quarantine
because
lifts and everything.
You probably leave out of what, Newark?
Yeah.
You could probably just get a direct from Newark to.
I don't know if I trust a plane coming out of that
Newark
area.
To ATL to DFW.
You think
probably.
Texas wants people from freaking New Jersey?
Wait, do what? Yeah, dude.
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
Bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, look at that. We created Hurt.
It's okay, Joe. You're not getting any more.
We
Joe,
are the problem.
Joe's
of
just
that.
mad because I've been posting barbecue pictures and haven't invited him over.
Ooh.
It's okay.
That is the scold of the century.
Yeah, that is.
I blame it on.
I love that. It's okay.
You gotta.
It's okay. No, really, it's good.
The O and K in it because he knows.
Well, so what
The
everyone
sass was there in
So if
caps.
everyone else was in, there's a thing called Dream Hacks, and they were supposed to do it in May this year, but they pushed it back, obviously for the human malware stuff, to later this year. And I'm going to go to Dream Hacks, and I'm going to try and get a weekend together, with the podcast guys and whoever else is in the area, like Vatter and a few others that are in Texas, and just like do a big barbecue or something. But it's a few months down the road. We have to get past the human malware stuff first. That really screwed up everyone's day to day and plans for the year.
Especially with Guardian Con.
I at least got a refund on mine.
I'm happy I didn't buy mine at least.
See, I'm glad that. Well, not glad because it's obviously RAP, but like I wasn't gonna be able to make it this year because I have training like literally that ends the day before, and I'm not gonna go like a month and a half of training out in the field straight to Guardian Con. Like not happening. So, oh, yo, dude, I love that. That's awesome. Sorry,
I'm gonna keep him there.
Scroll, dude, do it.
He doesn't have kids.
Hopefully next year they get it going up again because I'd love to meet all you guys and hang out, and who knows, maybe even set up a booth as much as they suck. I think that'd be kind of dope.
So guys, this is the plan. We're gonna look at Hurt and we're gonna avoid him. We're gonna run as fast in the opposite direction as we can.
I'm just gonna make him. I'm gonna bring a Titan helmet and make him wear it around Guardian Con.
Oh, there you go.
Wait,
hold on. Can I go around headbutting people?
I have
Saint.
I have a stipulation to the Titan helmet. Titan helmet, fishnet shirt, pasties.
I will do it. I will do it.
We can make a utility belt with Spam and Reese's.
You think I won't do it?
And then we need to get him
be an off-duty Guardian.
Some snow boots.
Hurt is the wild card.
Dude, I am the wild card. I will do it.
I will give him the wild card ideas.
If you guys want me to, I would do it. I don't even care, dude. No shame.
Speaking of box of crayons, there was a leak today to a photo of the damaged tower.
I did see that.
Oh, could we potentially whip that up on stream, my dude?
Someone got into a they called it a glitched tower server. No one has any idea yet.
So are we talking like the tower that we're in?
Okay, yes. And it's not fully destroyed. It kind of just looks like Rasputin did a really good job of blowing off like most of the Almighty, but like a piece of the wing just kind of flew and hit us. So like 99% of it was deflected, 1% was like crap.
Yeah, there's a guy in the forum in our Mesa Clan Discord that said it's I don't know why people are so interested in this, to be honest. It's just to shoot a massive ship out of the sky, and it's not like we're not going to get hit by debris. So
the interesting thing is though is that you can go into it.
Yeah,
vault area.
Dude, I mean, I've not seen this.
Well, yeah,
they've posted a few pictures.
No, like I haven't even seen the leak of it yet.
Yeah, Mesa posted it in his Discord, shared it off of Reddit. This is off of a Reddit post.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can actually go into it.
Who posted by Paper Martin.
There was also the one from the other day where the one guy like sorted into like close to the Traveler and looked up with a sniper and saw like the kind of quarters of time like built in the Traveler in a way. That could just be like reused character elements as well, but
I'm not real sure.
It's the flag change.
Oh, he's looking at the flag. Okay.
I think it's the flag change.
Yeah.
Because are those the Titan flags? This is what I had a really big issue with this. Are those the Titan flags or are those Cabal flags?
Where?
Those are not Cabal flags.
The ones in the far next to Zavala's area look like the one flags with the 3 symbols showing off the Titan colors. But I can't see this one that your cursor's on.
This
like
one?
There's not a really good, and like I don't know what it is. I can't make out like what the picture is.
It's like a bird holding some swords. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the you talking about the torn one? That's a Crucible banner.
Yeah, it looks like a Crucible banner, but I don't quite understand why. Because is there normally a flag there? Am I just blind?
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one there because that's Zavala or no, that's a homie's area. Shaxi poo. Oh,
look at that! No more ball. Think about it though. If this does destroy part of the tower, we'll lose the ball.
Rip.
Oh, who cares about that?
I haven't done that since Xbox One days, like year one, when we were all running around with
the tower. I mean, in Destiny 1, the tower people would hang out in the tower. In Destiny 2, people come and get stuff and leave.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of D1, nice segue before we decide to jump out of here. Geek, did you download it again?
You never responded which platform, homeboy.
Yes, we did, bro.
Did you? Are you
which
Xbox?
Xbox, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll reinstall.
Hold on, is there some D1
really
going on?
Yeah, so we're starting brand new characters and running through it fresh.
Yep.
I have an Xbox.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
Then do it, dude. Me, Bunny, yeah. So did I, Bunny. Me and you both did. So me, Bunny, Stormy, like.
Why did I not get a notification? I just look. It never got notified that you guys posted. That's so.
Yeah,
weird.
dude. Right. Yeah, absolutely. We're doing fresh runs. We're gonna do Vault of Glass at like all the raids over again.
Sweet.
Everything. Yeah. It'll be a first for me because I played D1 110% solo like the entire. So I never got to raid ever.
You never did Vault of Glass,
dude. I never had a fire team ever. I never even had a 3-man fire team for strikes or anything.
Hurt.
Yeah, dude.
We need to talk.
I know. It's so sad.
German never did King's Fall?
Nope.
Or King's Fall?
I mean, I didn't do Wrath of the Machine, but like,
dude, we're talking about some of the best raids ever
in Destiny
down.
history.
Yep,
across
nope, never
They
did.
didn't do Vaults of Glass.
No, here, you know what? Matter of fact, let
The
me see if I can
first
pull it up.
Destiny raid you did not do.
Nope, let me see if I can pull it up on.
Or went out for German.
Pouring out for
So-
hurt, dude.
So you don't know what Vex Mythoclast, Fatebringer, Vision of Confluence.
Nope, dude.
None of that. None of that. Atheon's epilogue.
Not-
You don't know
not
what
a-
it's like to
happens
climb
to
a
come
wall
in-
with a sword. What is wrong with you?
Nope, I've watched videos.
Wow.
And
I don't know, man. I don't. We
Sad.
might need to kick
Dude,
you
it's-
out. For your brother.
It sounds like we have like a Discord like game to add to Destiny
Yeah.
1.
Well, we might
Yeah.
very well actually have finally found a game that I can get
all of us to
freaking
play.
play.
I think we
There we
did
go.
though.
Jay,
Yeah.
Destiny 1, guys.
Did you do D1 on PS4 or Xbox, Jay?
Like, I'm gonna pull up my dim real fast and take a picture and post it in the stream live chat.
I don't think I can access my dim
Sad.
with D1. Can I?
Yeah, on dim you can.
I'll flex on you with the god weapons real quick.
Dude,
Yeah.
don't hurt my feelings.
Hurt, you see the background? See my
They're gonna
TV?
hurt when you see my
it's-
Fatebringer.
Just a second.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Can there be one
It is now
stipulation?
downloading.
Awesome. All right, so I've got the Eidolon Ally, and to get it to go to fully Necrochasm or whatever, I have to complete the raid, and it has been like that since I got that weapon years ago.
Jay, we're all going to start brand new characters.
Yeah,
That's the whole idea.
I'm only add killer bubble. I'm currently on my newest character, level 7, light level 30. So I've just barely started it. So please join up, guys. We're gonna try and maybe get a whole bunch of fire teams going and alts and whatnot.
And it's a good thing I got my capture card in because I'll
So we
stream
can
this.
stream.
I'll definitely stream
Yeah, dude.
this. We can do the reason I say that is because one of the things like what Jay and I have discovered as we're trying to play games from the PS4 and even from the Xbox is interaction with the viewers, which seems to make the biggest difference on streaming. So to bring in some of that streaming elements for everybody that's trying to learn more about streaming, some of the lessons that we've learned the very hard way is you get a better viewership if you interact with your viewers, as in I have a mic, it's working, I have you in my chat. And then the other night we did a stream and we ended up jumping in the voice chat on the Discord, and my stream went from I think it was 7 to 22 people.
Whoa.
Because all of a sudden we were, not only was I playing a game,
It's like a
but we were-
200% increase.
we were not, and not only was I reading the chat, but we were verbally engaging, sharing information, talking about all sorts of different things, different aspects of that game. And that led us down rabbit holes, kind of like we've done tonight. It was really a freaking awesome experience. And that has I've never had an experience like that. It got me so jazzed up. Quote Hannibal Smith, if you guys know the A-Team, I was on the jet. It was freaking awesome. So, but the problem is like if on PS4 and Xbox, not so much on Xbox because you can use the companion to play on your computer and not really have any latency issues. But PS4, it doesn't play nice at all with Microsoft. I tried to get PS4 Remote Play to work on my Windows box here. First off, Sony, what the hell is wrong with you for not including mouse support in an application for Windows? No mouse support. None. What's wrong with that?
Is it bad that that's so much like Sony though?
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm like sitting here, why is there no mouse support? I'm having to do everything on the keyboard. And they're like, well, you need to connect the controller. I said, the whole reason I'm doing it on a PC is because I don't want to have to do it on a PS4. If I wanted to use the controller, I'd use the freaking PS4. So yeah.
Yo, Jedi, I'm gonna have to go grab the
Hurt this all the stuff will be in there. You guys can post on the Discord under just general chat what you guys are trying to do, and one of the admins or the mods in there will set up a channel. I got to set up channels for later for Squadron 42, so I'll go ahead and create one for Destiny 1 for anyone that's interested. Sounds like everyone's going to be doing it on the Xbox though, so just if you're not
Question,
on Xbox with it, I'm sorry.
Do we have a Warzone label, Warzone tab.
We didn't have enough people interested in that one, so we have a general news, general gaming channel that we put that one in. We could set one up if we have enough interest. I don't have a problem with that. The problem that we're running into is, like, I even removed one or two of the games that I was following, like Wolfson and stuff, because if there's not enough interest, we don't want to have a whole flood of channels. We try to collapse them down.
Oh, totally.
Like when, like I use Discord.io when they started today, so a lot of any of the inactive channels got hidden. So if there's nothing going on with them, I've never seen any activity inside of them. They were either removed or made hidden. And we're working through that one. We're working on right now a custom bot for when people join, where they don't see everything. They have to click on the rules, and the way that we're setting it up is it's a little more complicated. The rules are done in sections, so behavior and then some other stuff. So they have to do a check mark for each section, and then that'll grant them full access. And the reason for that is just accountability. Say, hey, look, you checked here, you checked here, you checked here. You read it. You need to understand the Discord.
Digital consent.
Family friendly. We don't do this. We don't do all this other stuff. And if you do, you get a warning. If you keep doing it, you're going to get booted. That's what we're setting up on there, because we keep this family friendly as possible. We have our moments, and we want the Discord as family friendly as possible. And now I have taken some heat on that one, because adults want to be adults and everything else. But you know what? I've got kids. You guys are going to have kids. I know Hert's got kids. If we have an environment that I can't keep my kids to, I'm failing, and that's just how it is.
Hey man, I'm with you. I'm an adult. Like, it's okay to keep it clean sometimes.
I can figure out creative ways to get obscene if I want to.
I just say "yah yeet" to everything.
Yeah, that's
you're
like,
the reason
it's
my
a variable.
kid says,
yeah,
Are we
boom.
sure
My
Hertz the
kid-
adult here? Are we sure?
Yes,
you guys want a funny moment? My kid was doing a Zoom conference call with his class yesterday. He yeeted the
please.
teacher. Yeeted and
Alright.
dabbed the teacher.
Geek, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
When you see him again, and when the podcast ends tonight, can you give him a high five for me?
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
Greatest thing I've ever heard.
I love my kid. It was great. Oh man.
Wait. Why is my name being said? What, Jay?
Hurt. Oh,
What did I do?
He's calling you out for teaching my son yeet.
Oh, you're welcome.
Can you have the Twitter bots flag yeet as a bad word?
Possibly.
I possibly could.
Jacob,
Proud
should
or
I be proud?
disappointed? Fantastic. All right. So, guys, we're almost at 2 hours. We've had a really good podcast. I really appreciate everyone that's joined us. If you see the link pop up there for Feeding America, you don't have to. It's a really, really, really great cause right now. We just want to try and bring some awareness and help where we can. Bungie also hit their 700,000 goal for funds raised through Guardian Heart. I'll go ahead and put a link in our Discord if you're interested in doing it that way. There's lots of different ways to contribute to help out. My biggest one is try to be positive, try to be happy. I mean, I think with all the negativity going on right there, all the media bashing, this and that, and the arguments, protests, one side protests that, people getting divided down the middle. Just stay positive, try to help people. Don't be stupid, but try to be, as positive as you can be. I think we don't need politicians making our lives crap. So just stop saying yeah.
Okay, I have problems.
Hey, Hurt, you know who Katega is, right?
Not a clue.
That's my other brother.
Well,
He's
I
the one that
apparently
works at
can
the
no
comic
longer-
shop.
I can no longer yeet now because my message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's moderation settings. So
Oh,
It was
dude.
removed.
Oh my gosh, the mild bad words filter tags that. That is fantastic.
So for now, I will yeet all I want.
You get 30-second timeout is what it does. That's
Fantastic.
Awesome. That is so awesome. I see it. Added block term. Yeah. Oh no.
Yes.
See, no. So I see it. I see what happened. It wasn't on there. Unforsaken. I love you, man. He went and added it to the bad word
Jay?
list. Yes, he did.
You were supposed to be in me with
The
this
ninja.
in this crusade.
That is so awesome.
Oh man,
guys, I'm going to do a shameless plug right now too. My kid brother works for a comic book shop called Madness Comics. Now, I know a lot of small businesses were hurt really hard with the again going down the realm here. That caused a lot of problems. They had a lot of employees that had to go on furlough because of it, and they're now open again for business. They were doing curbside stuff. They have stuff online. They have stuff in the shop. I know not everyone's in Texas, but you guys would check them out. That would mean a lot. They're trying to get the income going again so they can bring those 15 some odd employees back from furlough. That's 15 lives impacted. So they got a lot of cool stuff, comics and collections, board games, and the whole 9 yards. It's really, really well worth it. And I'm a geek just because I love that.
It's in the name.
So I know that might be shameless on my part, but the whole COVID thing really did hit me hard from a family standpoint. I did worry about my kid brother on this one and the others, because I know some of those guys at the shop, and I know there's other small businesses. If you're in whatever area you're in, look at the small businesses, and if it's something that you could send your way, even if it's going to cost you $1 or $2 more to shop there or to send your patronage in there, check that out. See what you can do to help them. That's just, I mean, I can't put anywhere. The whole idea of the podcast tonight is we wanted to be what we were, talking about games. We've done some really interesting ones. Hurt sent us down a rabbit hole with Squadron 42, or was that Joe's fault?
We tag teamed it a little bit.
D1 is going to be awesome, and we kept that through. But we did start this off with eating some stupid hot chocolate. It wasn't really all that spicy. That gutted me. We wanted to drive some,
he's the only one that walked away. Not that spicy.
Angle caught this dub. You guys tied on the L. Angle caught this dub. Y'all are gonna see me die in a week or two, so no big deal.
Oh, here's the deal. I want you to eat the chocolate with the mesh shirt on.
Okay. So we got to drag Bunny in on that, and Jay, I see you in there creeping and censoring my First Amendment rights. So
he removed it. You're fine.
Okay, good. So we need to. You're gonna do it with me. So it's gonna be me, Jay, and hopefully Bunny. Bunny said about his and Twisted. Yeah. So
yeah, Twisted already ordered it. So
all right,
we'll do a take 2 on that one. I think it'd be fantastic. Jay just deleted block term. Yeah, good now.
Nice. But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping in. We had a great turnout tonight. Also be on the lookout too for the Press What to Join Twitch, which we'll be looking to probably promote sometime mid next week once we get that set up. It sounds like
all the social media.
So I'm going to cover something else real quick too, since you brought that up. For people getting a streamer, Fiverr is a great place, but remember, you get what you paid for. And I've tried 3 different graphic guys so far.
Says it all right there.
Yeah, let's just
stay positive, geek. Stay positive, right?
Let's just leave it at that.
I be positive that I am frustrated.
Positively frustrated.
So do your research on them. Look at their reviews. If they only have a handful of reviews and they're new, I'm all about giving people a shot and a chance. But now, just do the reviews. Make sure and remember, you're going to get what you pay for. I did not want, and the podcast guys here, Otto and Engel and them, a lot of those people on Fiverr right now, when you ask for a logo or for a theme for streaming, they give you something that's very cartoonized. We didn't want cartoon. We wanted more professional. So we did have the stuff that's in the works. I did talk to the graphic designer. Did tell me that we'd be getting something soon.
Yeah.
I hope.
Awesome. Let's stay positive. Next week. Next week will be the week.
Fingers
we'll
crossed.
We'll roll it out. We'll get it figured out.
But we will definitely be on. I do have the semi-finished logo he sent me, so he got that to me earlier today. So we'll have that for at least the Twitch icon.
Yeah.
and then we can
Nice.
use one of those rough drafted banners for it. I don't know who's here. If it's my brother, you guys want to see if it's my brother?
Yeah.
He
yeah.
did say in chat that he's on his way with somebody.
I better get a yaw yeet out of this man.
Depends on which one.
Brought my nephew who I haven't seen since he went to Brazil and has been back.
Awesome. Oh,
What?
Look at this! Look
I
at
want
this!
some cake.
Oh, that's so good.
What?
Deliciosa,
Alright.
señor.
So let me.
Come
It's like close, Argy.
All right,
Hey, what up?
That's
Hey.
Jedi Joe.
Yo, what up, Joe?
Notice we got the white.
There you go.
What level is he?
Level 42. Dude, we're twins. We're both level 44. That's
I was
my
about to
nephew,
say the
That's my
resemblance
nephew,
is uncanny.
Jacob, who I haven't seen but recognize. So,
What up? What up? What up?
Awesome.
but yeah. All right. So my house got invaded. That's a good thing.
No worries.
with really good food. It smells so much better than that chocolate did. Oh yeah.
Homemade dulce
Um,
de leche cake, homemade caramel sauce, and homemade Cool Whip. It's all
Awesome.
homemade.
Everything's homemade. Jacob did Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Jacob, my nephew, did culinary school at the high school he was in and worked in the kitchen and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Nice.
he picked up some ad schools. He was a little disappointed because Bobby Flay came in and toured that kitchen. Just happened while he wasn't there, so he wasn't too happy.
That day off, huh?
But yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Awesome.
yeah, I'm totally at a loss of train of thought.
Yeah, I
now.
say
No,
probably
we're good.
Good,
That's-
good place to wrap her.
Yeah. Yeah, let
What
you
it
go
was.
enjoy family, dessert.
Oh, he's checking out
We got a
he's
great
checking
show
out
here. Hurt.
Teletran 1 now. So, all right.
I built his old box. I'm a little jealous of
Yeah.
Yeah.
That old box was how old? 8. He's flipping me off right now.
Awesome. Geek, where can we find you?
I'm GMD Geek on basically every platform. I'm active on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays. Jay and I co-stream on Saturdays. You'll find me on Twitter quite often as well.
Awesome.
I am Autonomy, AUT0NOMY. You can find me mostly on Twitter right now, probably a little bit of YouTube. I'm going to get my hands dirty in some video editing and try that out as the next spin. Angle?
I am Angle of Death 392, also on literally every platform from Twitch to Instagram now, finally. I'm officially starting my streaming up on Twitch on Mondays. So, nice benefit to me. But,
Yeah.
you heard.
Me, HurtLocker028, all the social medias and whatnot. Please go give the Facebook page for Press What to Join a like and send any trying to get this to become a segment where we get, comments from the community and, topics from you guys. See what you guys want us to talk about. So we're not just like, here, take our information, so we can kind of give you guys what you want a little bit. So come to the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, send us messages and, yeah.
Awesome. And a quick shout out to Unforsaken Jay, who couldn't be here tonight, but thank you very much for tuning in chat and help moderate, Jay. We appreciate you.
We
See you
love
next
you,
week.
Jay. I love you, bro.
Love you, man. Shout out again to everybody. Thank you again. If you can, check out the link in the Discord for Feeding America. If you missed it, it's feedingamerica.org.
I love you.
Yeah. Please go help out there. Otherwise, you can go to Guardian Con from Bungie and do that, or just do whatever you can to be positive, bring a positive influence to all those around us, and just keep us upbeat as you possibly. Pay it forward. And at that note, everybody, love you. Thanks for the support. And until next time, stay safe.
Yeah, yeet.
And don't let your ghost get shot.
Yeah.